as we might be already in the game. Yes, we are in the game, so let's change the settings. Get into it. Go, go, go! Is the game going properly? Yes. It seems like the team Bananismi have opted for the AI to be actually playing the UEF, which is kind of a nice choice considering that it's gonna be going for these positions here, and UEF have, well, the option of building tanky units, tanky ACU, so yeah. It should buy some time on the other flank. Meanwhile, the other team, Team Pepe Business, have opted for picking the Aeon ACU for the M27, which is a different choice. Not sure if I agree with it or not, but I guess Auroras can be, well, a little bit more painful to deal with, especially as the M27 is quite well renowned for its micro abilities. So if you ever go up against it, expect it to micro the Auroras, Blazes, I don't know, other range bots with precision, like no one else. And as for the players, Hybrid gonna be the one picking UEF. The air player, RNA, going also for UEF. Shen, once again, opting for the Aeon. And Sladow-noob, again, picking Cybran. Meanwhile, Team Bananismi. Banani gonna go and pick the Cybran once again, although this time in a bloody red color instead of opting for the banana one. His ally, Unlucky Sep 77, is gonna go for the Seraphim once again. Then Will-O-Wisp will play UEF, and last but not least, the player Furkotia. Well, also opting for the Seraphim this round, so yeah. It seems like not many changes have happened when it came to the team composition, but I really like the move from Shen, as we can see him pushing in with scouts towards different parts of the map to basically go and, well, look around what is happening. As, like always, information is key to the victory, so it's very nice to go and see him try to get the early intel. And it seems like the team Bananismi is actually a little bit slower when it comes to the ACU game. We can already see that Hybrid is gonna start reclaiming the middle pile, and both Sladow-noob and Shen are actually way closer to the middle compared to Furkotia and Will-O-Wisp. So it seems like the team Pepe Business might be the one grabbing the early reclaim, and yes, Hybrid is already doing the Saki-Saki, reclaiming the first wreck of the game, the loyalist one, so yeah. He should be capable of boosting the economy of the Team Pepe Business in a very nice manner. Meanwhile, RNA, he didn't move his ACU, but instead, the man is just gonna go and drop 6 engineers straight to the middle of the map. Well, the greed of this man have no bounds. And what's more... What is he doing? Oh no, the interceptors have found him and he have to go and drop the units ASAP. And yeah, the drop is gonna go and happen, but man, it could have been so much better if it managed to go and actually drop somewhere. Another drop coming from Unlucky Sep, who seems have had the same idea as RNA to go and drop some units. A fast PD is gonna be set up by RNA to basically make sure that no ACU and no units can basically cross through this line here around the middle. Unlucky Sep gonna go and unload first 6 engineers, although unlucky for him they are straight in the range of the T1 PD, meaning that no reclaim is gonna be stolen by the team Bananismi. Oh no, the T1 bomber from the AI is actually proving to be clutch. 3 kills, as it manages to go and kill not only the engineers but also a part of the wall, meaning that this PD is gonna be less tankier than it should have been. Rather also have been sniped by the AI teammates, so yeah, the M27 already proving to be a great asset for the team Bananismi. And Furkotia is also getting some very nice Well, we're gonna have a short 1-minute pause coming up from Tir Bananismi, but yeah. It seems like Furkote is gonna go and secure this reclaim pile because both ACUs belonging to Sladow and Shen actually went for the middle reclaim pile. Not a single ACU walked towards the top one here, but yeah. I guess Team Pepe Business is gonna be fine with this exchange. After all, they managed to go and secure 2 big reclaims, so they are basically allowed to give up this one here. And let's go and look at the reclaim values for the teams. Team 2, that is the top side team, actually managed to get 8,200 reclaims somehow. And when I look at the map, it is actually because they have made better job of cleaning up basically the starting location around this part here compared to the other team. Like, let's look. There is only... no, let's do it like that. 10,000 reclaim available on this spot here. Compared to the 4,000 reclaim available for the other side, so yeah. It seems like the difference in reclaim is because the Team Bananismi reclaimed the one available near the bases. Meanwhile, the Team Pepe Business, well, forced everything to go and grab the reclaim on the middle, which is, I guess, gonna be paying off much better, because this is what you wanna go and contest with your ACUs. This reclaim here, you can grab it anytime you want. But the one on the middle, well, your opponent can steal it, so you better go and fight for it. So while we have the reclaim out of our minds, we can see that the Team Pepe Business made a better choice on this game. Let's go and take a look at the M27 and what it is actually cooking up. So the Christopher, the Aeon one, is, well, going all on T1 spam from what I can see. No T2 factory available yet. And it's grabbing all of its maxes in a very nice manner. Meanwhile, the other M27 is kind of behind, only 4 factories have been finished by it. Although it seems to have expanded slightly bit faster compared to its counterpart, and it have also made way more units, as we can see. There is way more yellow squares available compared to the white ones. So we can see that even the AI have different plans for the game. The yellow one playing for the Team Bananismi is actually being very aggressive. Meanwhile, the white one is taking its time to basically build up forces, make the build power available, grab the maxes and well, just get the ball rolling later on. As for the players, let's see. We have the T2 HQ in progress for Hybrid. I guess that's a very nice early move, because you will wanna go and make use of this reclaim to either build some maxes or grab the T2 HQ for yourself. RNA just building up, well, power, upgrading the maxes to T2. Shen more or less doing the same. We can see that he achieved the first T2 max, now he's grabbing the second one here. Sladow also just building, upgrading maxes and other stuff. No T2 factory inside. Or actually, this one is gonna be going to the T2 land HQ stage after being finished, so yeah. 2 players going for the T2 HQ on the team Pepe Business, while Bananismi is still on the T1 stage for Banani, T1 stage for Unlucky Seb. The same can be said for Will-O-Wisp. And then Furkotia with also no T2 HQ inside or anything. I guess this one here is gonna be... okay, because the game is paused, I cannot change the view to the player one. But it does seem like this one here, yeah, this one is going to be upgraded to the T2 land HQ after being finished, so yeah. It seems like the Team Pepe Business is gonna be the first one to reach the T2 land stage, and also it seems like they have just way more build power available everywhere compared to the opposing team. Lunyshko, also known as Banani, only a single land factory, meanwhile Sladow already 3 finished, 4th one being built. And then, what can I say? 3 land factories for Furkotia compared to 4 land factories for Hybrid, which one of them is going towards the Titulan HQ. So, what can I say? It seems like the team Pepe Business is gonna go all out. They have way more build power on the land factories, way more units available, so yeah. The next few minutes are gonna be very interesting. Banani making pinks as to what was the drop happening. Furkotia asking what is the plan of the enemy team, Shen replying that they simply don't wanna lose. Meanwhile Sladow saying that he will build a tele-GC with his Cyber ACU. Which is gonna be kind of strange. Because I mean, he's playing Cyber, and how is he supposed to build a GC? I guess he can always ask for some engineers from Shen. As the 1 minute pause is unfortunately going on for a little bit longer than expected. As we have chat arguing about my silly accent. Well, I'm sorry for it, I wasn't born in the British. I mean the British Islands, so yeah, unfortunately my accent might be a little bit off. Actually, let's look at the mass income for the players. It seems like team-wide it is actually quite even. With the team Pepe Business on 165 mass per second, meanwhile team Bananismi is on 158, so well, basically no difference between that, because this is what 7 mass per tick, that's nothing at all, and the game is gonna resume. So let's go, gentlemen, and let's see how is it gonna work out. As the game have been resumed. And it seems like Furkotia, together with the M27, is going to, well, make a beeline for the units belonging to Sladow-noob, who might actually get, well, flanked, thankfully. It seems like the radar coverage is just good enough to make sure that he can see, or rather spot, the incoming forces belonging to Furkotia, meaning that he should be able to defend his base. Especially as he have Mantis waiting in an ambush, and as such Furkotia will be forced to actually go and run back to ACUs exchanging fire on the middle, as Hybrid and Sladow-noob are basically making sure that Willow cannot go and grab any reclaim for himself, as otherwise he will go and pay a price. As we can see, well, what is this? Unlucky Sep trying to go and make a beeline for a reclaim belonging to Shen. But just a few moments before he can drop on the plateau, he have been shot down. Well, unlucky for them, and unfortunately I don't think that this land factory is gonna, well, amount to much unless you try to make an attack move order with your engineers. But let's go back to the middle, because we can see that Will-O-Wisp have been forced to basically go and hide his ACU inside the pond, as only 3000 HP have been left. So yeah, it seems like when it comes to the early ACU game, the team Pepe Business is winning out, but Furkotia have, well, quite a few T1 tags available, and the question is, how is he going to use them? The M27 is actually gonna go and support Furkotia in pushing out Sladow further and further into his own territory, as he is forced to go and give up this 5 max expansion. So yes, some nice moves between the AI and the players that are happening here, very nice synergy. The AI gonna go and try to kill the T1 PD belonging to Sladow, and after that is gone, there's gonna be basically nothing to protect Sladow, or rather his main base. The Shen Bomber is gonna go and get shot down by interceptors belonging to M27. The gun upgrade for Furkotia have been finished up, and let's see if Will-O-Wisp is gonna go and grab the another one or not. Nope, they're gonna go and basically rush a nano repair on Furkotia's ACU, meaning that this boy is going full on Rambocom. Sladow-noob also grabbing the gun upgrade. So it seems like the players are gonna be duking it out in the middle, as the forces belonging to Hybrid and the M27 on the left flank are basically just chilling for now, with nothing but unlucky Sep ACU in sight, who is, well, not gonna risk it, and instead he's gonna go and fall back to the safety of Lunyshko's base. Okay, Shen double gun ACU gonna go and force back the T1 forces belonging to Furkotia on the middle. Gun upgrade have been finished for Sladow-noob, who is now gonna go and grab the stealth upgrade to be the little sneaky Cybran annoyance that he wants to be. A beautiful bombing run by Shen is gonna go and grab a few engineer skills and also gonna kill a few of the tanks, also dealing some damage to the ACU belonging to Will-O-Wisp. As we can see, all the ACUs around the map are grabbing gun upgrades, so yeah. Nobody wanna give up the control over the map, especially on the middle. And man, the economy of the team number 2, the team Bananism, is booming as heck. We are only 8 minutes into the game and we can already see that they are nearing 400 mass per second. Meanwhile the team Pepe Business is only on 300 mass per tick. So yeah, already some changes happening. Will-O-Wisp ACU gonna go and take a few more shots to the face, as Shen is gonna be forced to actually go and fall back, as Furkotia ACU have finished the gun and nano upgrade. As such, Shen, you better keep on running away, because this is not a fight you're gonna win, thankfully. Sladow-noob is here to go and reinforce this position, as Will-O-Wisp is actually gonna go and dip into the water, where he's most likely gonna go and start his own gun upgrade. Shen dropping down to 6000 HP. Furkotia 8000 HP. But the little boy actually have the nano upgrade, so he have way more region available compared to Shen. Arame also moving his ACU in, although I do not agree with that. The men have no upgrades at all. No gun upgrade, no nano, nothing, just a naked ACU. I don't know what are you looking for here, boy, but, well, go back and get some gun upgrades. Furkotia gonna go and fire an overcharge versus Sladow-noob ACU, as this team is actually taking a lot of damage here, as we can see. I can also hear some Vipers somewhere, as the MMLs have been built by Banani to go and force these triads out of the game, as Hybrid is grabbing his own non-repairing gun upgrade on the ACU, while also building up some defenses with the T2 Sparky, which is very nice to see. This little boy is being actually used in the game. Let's go back to the top side. We have some Ilshavogs being fielded by Furkotia. And oh my god, Arane nearly got sniped by the T2 boss, only 300 HP left on his ACU. And if not for the overcharge from Shen killing the last chicken here, the man would be actually dead. That was actually a very close call, and honestly, 2 or even 3 T1 bombers are gonna be enough to go and kill this man, so he better run away. Grab some nano upgrade or something else, or, well, he's gonna be in trouble. The nano gun ACU from Hybrid gonna go and make a beeline for the base belonging to Bananismi. But the T2 Cerberus is gonna be enough to, well, dissuade the men from pushing for a little longer. But looky, the M27 is actually also joining the fray. The first veterancy nearly achieved by the ACU, who managed to go and kill a few maxes and a few units, as both Hybrid and the AI friend are working in tandem to push out Banani from this position here. A beautiful overcharge from Unlucky Sep gonna go and finish 3 pirates with a single shot. But Hybrid, well, he's not gonna let anything go to waste. He might have lost those units, but he is still gonna go and reclaim the wrecks. Produced, recycle, produce once again. That is the motto of this man. Nothing will go to waste. As we can see that we have 2 teams making pushes at the same time, as Will-O-Wisp together with Furkotia are also pushing the right flank, But the problem is that there is a lot of Cerberus Taras, the ACU from Sladow-noob and those Wisp, we're gonna do 1k HP, 700 and kaboom baby! The ACU is dead and it's the minute 11 as we have the first ACU dying. Well, it is the 10-minute classic. Now the Furcotes ACU is gonna be the next target as both Shen and Sladow are gonna go and focus the man. 1k HP left, 700, 500, 300 and kaboom baby! Second ACU is going down as Team Bananismi is taking a lot of damage in here. Let's go back to the other side where we can see that Lunyshko and Decisive are pushing versus the ACU belonging to Hybrid. And who knows, maybe they can get a single revenge kill. As there is only, like what, 2 tries available for Hybrid to go and fall back onto. The Viper is gonna go and try to get rid of them, but a single bus kill is proving to be just enough to go and buy some time here for the other team. The T1 Interceptor is gonna go and fly over some flag from Mr. Hybrid. A beautiful scouting run by Unlucky Seb, and it seems like, well, Banani is gonna be forced to play 3 bases at the same time. Unlucky Seb opting for a sneaky Lobo drop somewhere around. But the question is, can it actually go and land as the Inti Cloud is, well, quite big for Shen, who is already going for a T3 Pigeon. So soon enough we can see the T3 Air actually being available. Other than that, wait, there is already T3 Air available for Team Pepe Business as RNA is already producing the first ASF of the game. Okay, the interceptors from Shen have spotted the little T2 transport which have been shot down. Unlucky. And it seems like he's also gonna go and lose all of the, well, interceptors, so a very bad fight have been taken by the Team Bananismi. Meanwhile, Banani is also gonna go and try to grab as much map control as possible from the M27 White AI, which is gonna fire a beautiful overcharge to kill 2 rhinos with a single shot. And the situation is becoming kind of dicey for the Team Bananismi. 2 ACUs left versus 4. The Tangeline M27 filling out the first cruiser of the game, which is gonna go and prove to be a small annoyance for Sladow, who is trying to, well, keep the foothold over this part of the map. And the destroyers are also gonna be a big pain in the arse after all. The AI can just park them somewhere around this part of the map and, well, make sure that nothing can cross through this position here. Banani is still trying to go and grab so much map control from the enemy AI. As we can see him building some of the mexes, which just a few minutes ago still belonged to the M27. But Hybrid is not gonna let him have it for free, as we can see him move both his ACU and T2 land force to make sure that the mexes are gonna stay in no man's land. And man, the M27 is really putting some pressure on Sladow-noob, whose ACU is not only coming under the fire of the enemy destroyer and cruiser, but also the whole PD base, the fire base, is basically getting shot down by the flapjacks. Okay, we're gonna have a small exchange between Unlucky Seb, Banani and Hybrid, who have built the first Percy, which is, well, gonna get some decent value out here. Although unlucky for him, the Unlucky Seb ACU is here to go and basically overcharge it, meaning that the value of the Percival is unfortunately not gonna be too big. Another Percy also walking in straight to the jaws of the death, as the ACU for Unlucky Seb is still ready for another overcharge to, well, basically make sure that no Percival is gonna stay alive on this position. T3 Line HQ for Banani in a very precarious position, being built basically straight on the front line, which is not something I agree with. But, well, On the other hand, if it is so close to the front line, it means that the bricks can basically join the fight the moment they leave the land factory. Sladow still trying to go and buy some time for his small fire base, as we can see him dancing with his ACU, trying to go and dodge the incoming fire from the already 2 enemy destroyers. So yeah, the M27 really making sure that Sladow is not gonna have easy time staying alive here. Even more so, as the M27 have, well, took a page from the playbook of Mr. Squall, building a beautiful artillery range here, which unfortunately is gonna have some trouble shooting over this hill, but hey, it's the idea that counts. Especially as it can make sure that nothing can cross this line here, so yeah. At the very least, Sladow is not gonna make any moves on the AI. On the middle, Banani is gonna have a very good exchange between the firebase belonging to Hybrid and himself. We can also see a small T1 Zui drop joining the fray to go and reinforce the push for Banani. Unfortunately, the little Zuis are gonna get shot down by the Triad in no time. Honestly, I thought that this game is gonna be gone, but what can I say? The game is still very even. 7,000 mass available for... 7,000. 700, what am I saying? 700 mass per tick for the Team Pep business. Meanwhile, Team Bananismi already on 770, so even though the AI, the M27 is actually bombing the mexes belonging to Banani, the T1 bomber, the Strat bomber, the T3, managed to go and kill 2 T2 mexes before getting shot. Oh my goodness, there is a big explosion happening in the middle, as it seems like something just happened. As Hybrid just went for the... I think the draw, as his ACU just... Where is his ACU? Oh yeah, his ACU is... Is it alive? Is it gone? No! It is not! It seems like he just managed to go and kill Banani with a Percival push or something, I don't know. I'm sorry guys, I somehow missed it happening, as I was watching the strategic bomber get shot down, and it seemed like, oh no, all of the units belonging to Banani actually went to the AI team. As well, it had way more units available at the time. We have lost connection to Sladow-noob, which is kind of unlucky, which might, well, force us to leave this game. The question is it me or is it also some other people losing connection to Sladow? So we will need some kind of information from the players to see if this is only me who lost the connection or if other people also lost it too, and yeah. The Percivals have proved to be the MVP. Like, guys, never walk your ACU in front of enemy Percivals. They might not be the best T3 unit available, but they still hurt a lot. A few of them can erase your ACU in basically a single moment, so yeah. But the big problem for the team Banani right now is gonna be the fact that, well, all of the bases that belonged to Banani went to the hands of the AI player, meaning that unlucky Seb, the only player remaining, is still stuck only on just his own base. Meaning he have what? 8 mexes available to himself and no more? And yeah, that was a definite vibe check from the Percivals. And yes, it seems like Sladow just lost the connection to other players too, as players from the teams are also ejecting him. But let's see, how is the AI actually gonna go and fare up versus the enemy players right now? Because with this kind of mass available, maybe we will see something funny happening. But the big problem is that the T3 Lunyshko is unfortunately gonna get shot down by Hybrid who after killing the AC belonging to Endranii is gonna go and make a beeline for the main base belonging to the enemy team, together with his beautiful AI friend. As it seems like there is nothing to go and stop the incoming onslaught from the Team Pepe business. That is, unless the M27 can make some miracle happen, as Unlucky Seb is just gonna, well, keep on trying to stay alive with his AC alone, so well, who knows. Maybe the Team Pepe business is gonna go for some kind of snipe or I don't know. And yeah, unlucky for Hybrid. All of the bases went to belong to the AI. Because it had more score than Unlucky Seb, so well. 1500 rating for Unlucky Seb. 1575 rating for the AI, so well, we know who's the better player here. Our poor Italian boy, unfortunately, have been left on a single base, while the AI is gonna go and hog all of its resources to start building a fat boy, which is an interesting choice. Also, and Novaks have been started. Let's see, an airfight is brewing. As the AI is actually gonna start building T3 strat bombers to go and strat the mexes belonging to Shen right now. No! Wait! It's not a... No, wait, that's a... No, that was a strat bomber, which with a beautiful micro just dropped a bomb around this part here. We just flew all the way over this hill to go and actually hit the mexes in the core base. What the heck, man? That's some beautiful micro which is basically unavailable for normal players, as they cannot make it happen. Well, Shen, having enough of being bombarded by the enemy artillery, started making his own artillery base to respond in kind, but it seems like the problem for the M27 is gonna be responding to all of the raids happening around the map. And another problem is, how is Seb supposed to actually stay alive here? Because the Percivals which killed Endranii are still marching forward. So well, how do you deal with that, mister? How do you stay alive when you have no resources, no units available? Well, I guess your Lobos shooting from the hill down on the Percivals might buy you some time. But the question is, for how long? And yeah, you really have to go and feel bad for the Team Hybrid. No, not for Team Hybrid. Team Hybrid is the one winning right now. What are you saying, Pink? This is Team Baranismi who is losing the game right now. As we can see, Seb just getting his ACU out of the way and running. Wait, where is his ACU? Oh yeah, it just kept on running away. As his main base is being just, well, keep getting overrun by the forces belonging to Hybrid. We can see Unlucky Seb even trying to use his T2 transport main gun to go and kill the Percivals, which is unfortunately not gonna work out. But yeah, the best the man can do is basically hide himself and hope that the AI is gonna pull out a miracle, which seems like it is gonna be hard to make it happen. Although, who knows, the Novaks is 5% down, the Fat Boy is already on 20%. But the problem is that the players on the Team Pepe business can just basically pour all of the resources into building a GC. No, wait, a Galactic Colossi have already been finished, but it have been finished by who? Who exactly built it? The AI, the white one, which have been, well, basically kind of resident sleeper playing this game, have built the first experimental of the game at Mark 20, which is gonna go straight forward towards the base, or should I say the remnants of the base which once belonged to Endranii and Unlucky Seb. An airfight is happening, which is gonna get and shot down all of the ASF belonging to the AI player, as Unlucky Seb is gonna be forced to run away as the Percivals are right behind him. It's the run or die scenario, my man. You better keep on running away. Run, you fools! Run! As the Percivals are gonna go and fire the first shots versus the ACU. And 7,000, 3,000, and one more shot and kaboom, baby! Well played, GG, to Team Peppo Business for winning this round of the Rainbow Cup tournament. 2-0, as they are gonna go and progress to the next stage. Whoopee, GG. And man, Hybrid really showed that he knows how to deal with the enemy. Like 2 fast games where they just basically eradicated enemy ACUs one after another. Although you have to go and say that the snipe on the Banani ACU in the previous game was kind of unlucky for them. But well, it is his fault for not bringing any kind of MAA to his party, so yeah. They can only blame themselves. What? AI hitting us with a nice information about one of the Percivals managing to kill 17,000 mass. That's kind of interesting. Modeling proving once again that the AI can be fun with its little quips. As we're gonna be left with only AIs in the game, and as such, we can just go and leave it.